Welcome to the Pirate Broadcast, where we interview interesting people doing interesting things, where you can expand your connections, your community. Kindness is cool and smiles are free. And let's get this party started. Have you ever noticed how things can fall into place when they feel like they're falling out of place? LT, not sure where you are. I hope you're okay. Hope you're well. We're supposed to have LT on the show today, and maybe he'll show up. Maybe he's having some technical problems. I don't know. However, we could turn this into a party. We could turn this into another fun, a fun adventure. So I'm just here. I want to talk to you about all kinds of interesting things because you're a pirate, and I just wanted to share a little bit here and there with you. And since we're doing this alone, I want to talk a little bit about relationships. I've been talking a lot about relationships and building up your community and becoming a pirate. Some of the things about being a pirate is that, kindness is cool. Smiles are free. So, Marcia says, so glad to see you. I am so excited to be here, Marcia. And I thank you so much for reaching out and being here as well. It's important for us to be able to reach out and connect. And I actually, last night, Ira Bowman, some of you may know Ira from this thing called LinkedIn. I don't know, maybe. And LinkedIn, I met Ira a number of years ago, and he's been continuing to grow and expand and do some great work. And he was out here for a photo shoot in Arizona. Hats off, shout out to Ira. And so I got out. I drove over to meet them in Phoenix, and had a nice meal, had a nice conversation, and actually connected in person with Ira. So one of these things that you have the opportunity to do is reach out to people. And a lot of you know that I love this platform called Dub, and I've talked about it many times, and I will continue to talk about it many times. Is, in fact, yeah, check it out, Dub. I have an affiliate link if you're interested. Ruben, Darius, and Shannon, the team over there at Dub is a phenomenal group of individuals that are creating amazing software to make it easier to build a relationship, develop a relationship. And one of the things that we have to think about is, how do we remove the friction from just reaching out and staying connected, starting a conversation, and everything about it? Wendy's in the room. Wendy, I'm up for a party, Admiral. Good morning. Can we discuss the relationship we have with you, Admiral? You help us feel good about us. That's my job. That's my job, is make sure everybody on the ship is feeling good about things, making sure that you're inspired to do some greater things. And I know Wendy, Marcia, and so many others are doing such a great job at inspiring others around them. It's kind of like this ripple effect. You get this thing going and you think about, what can I do today? How can I help someone else today? And the reality is that we can do and be anything we want. And a lot of times we need to raise the bar and raise our standards on where we are and eliminate things that are no longer serving us. And that's when the magic happens. That's when things can take place. And one of the things that I am working really hard to do is go through all of my connections. And I have connections. Let me just be transparent here. I've been collecting people in my database for decades, literally decades. And it's almost like it's ugly, thousands of people in there that, have fallen off. Their addresses, their emails have changed. The information hasn't updated. So I'm going through and systematically updating that. I've got help doing that, and I'm having people assist me in that process. And so if you receive an email and, just to make sure that you're still in my company of friends, don't be offended. It's just me checking in, making sure you're there. And the other thing is, I want to make sure that I can help other people improve their ability to connect. I'm putting out to the universe that there's some things that I want to do to help others. And I'm putting together a mastermind for Dub. And it's not just Dub. It's the outcome is to be able to teach you and support you in a way that you feel comfortable connecting, and you have a process that you can feel comfortable about doing it systematically, remove the friction, make it easy to make sure that you're staying in contact and you're reaching out to people. Introductions are key. I know Marcia, hopefully some of the introductions that I've processed with you have been valuable. Wendy has introduced me to so many people. I've been having people on the show, the Pirates, Elise is here. Good morning, Pirates. Have an awesome day. Thank you so much for being here. And absolutely, may we share shout outs to Pirates who have changed our perspective. Absolutely, positively. Who has changed your perspective? Beely Jones, thank you so much for being here, you pirate, you. Love to have you join us. So many people have changed my perspective. All the Pirates have changed my perspective to some degree. And I really enjoy and appreciate. I was going back and forth with Andy Lieb the other day in conversation in, Messenger on LinkedIn, which I do all the time. I'll go into LinkedIn and pick up conversations in Messenger. And I guess I want to ask you, how do you like to have conversations? I know I text a lot of people back and forth, FaceTime, there's so many ways we can stay connected. And so all of these methods just have to fit you. What's your style? What's your process? What are you comfortable with? Years ago, before Facebook and all these things, I used to text back then. And I've been on email since 95. So I've accumulated a lot of different people over the years. And some are accurate and some are updated, and some I look at them and I think, not sure how I met this person, but so it's time to clean house. It's time to clean house and get the pirate ship in order. I don't want to be a hoarder. Don't be a hoarder. Because smiles are free and kindness is cool. That's what they say. That's what I say anyway. The other thing I want to make sure that there's Howard. Howard. Just want to give Howard a shout out. I want to find out. There you go, Howard. ORL, most awesome product in the world. I love it. The cinnamon is my favorite. I love it. What an inspiring guest yesterday. Michelle changed our perspective. Yes, Michelle and I actually took a class from Michelle on vision boarding. She's a fascinating individual that I've known for years. And when I was in Houston, her and I and a bunch of other people took some classes and put some vision boards together, and just a great exercise to think about who you are, what you want. And more, the older I get, the more seasoned I get, I realize the less I need. I need friends. I need people that care. I need people in my life that I love. We should have a tag. You're it. Okay. I'll give it out to Howard. Howard, tag, you're it. Marcia, tag, you're it. So I truly wonder how Amazon might respond to our cases if we sent the work over via dub video. What do you think? I think it's a great idea. I think it's awesome. In fact, I'm thinking about putting this show on Amazon Live and doing it live to see what would actually take place. Just showing up and being there and talking about and sharing with the Amazon audience, I think would be an awesome conversation to have. And I have this mastermind. I got a few people in there. My goal is to have 10 individuals in the mastermind class. I'm going to go back to this mastermind because this is high on my priority list, because it's an idea I have. And I believe that if I have an idea and I can execute on this idea and just get it out into the world, if I could help people, if I could help 10 people help 10 people, imagine, and that goes on, what would that look like? And then I could maybe help 100 people, and then help 1,000 people. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. And one of the things that I often want to at least know about is, how do you need help? What is the help you need? I used to teach classes in Houston and technology, and we used to have this group, and it's called Future Media Association. Weekly group. We had chapters and we had members and things like that. It was a fun group, and a lot of people that still follow me and I'm still connected with today were part of that group. And before that, it was I grew this organization. I helped grow this organization. It's called Main Street Chamber. It was a cool thing. We used to bring speakers in, have monthly meetings, and business owners. It was great. Community building. It was what it was all about. And the reason I bring this up is because a lot of those people that I was connected with, I'm still connected with. Michelle is one of those individuals that we highlighted and we supported in the community. And so I took her class and vision boarding. And my vision is to be able to help more people, support more people, share a little bit of insight and inspiration to a few more people. That's the whole point of the Pirate broadcast. That's the whole point of the Pirate community, is kindness is cool and smiles are free. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me see if I can do this. Kindness is cool. Smiles are free. I posted something on Facebook the other day. It was like 6 years ago. And the same thing. Kindness is cool. Or smiles are free. I don't know what it was, but it was the same theme. It's like, yeah, I've been saying this for years. Here's evidence. I love it. So would you please explain the process of a master class, Russ Johns? Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me break it down very simply. So I've been doing masterminds for years. And what happens is you get a group of individuals and you bring a topic to the table. In this case, I'm teaching how to use video to increase your community, your relationships, and your business. Because one thing that is universal, we all need to make sure that we're starting a conversation, and that conversation eventually will convert into a contract or business revenue. Howard has to go out. He has to talk to individuals. He goes to trade shows. He talks to dentists and people out in the retail world. You have to start a conversation in order to accomplish your goal. Amazon, Marsha, the same way, talking and having conversations with individuals, just like our good friend Larry with we got steady straps, these branded straps that you can actually utilize in your phone to hold into your phone. And all of these things start with a conversation. They start with an idea and an outreach to somebody that's saying, I'm curious if you would be interested in this thing, or I have this thing. I want to talk to you about it. How many times do you get somebody, hey, I would like to know if you want this service? And some people are very aggressive around it. I'm not aggressive. And I'm thinking about getting aggressive because it's important. But the outreach, everybody needs leads. Everybody needs to have a start a conversation. Everybody needs relationships. Almost all of my business throughout the last decade, 2 decades, have been through relationships. I have conversations. I have somebody introduce me to someone else. And the next thing you know, I'm doing some business. I'm doing some work together. I'm actually connected with somebody that I worked with over 30 years ago. I'm doing some work for him right now. And because you have these relationships and you have these conversations, you can actually help them. So going back to your question, this masterclass is breaking it down, 10 individuals, and we're doing a deep dive, and we're going through, and I'm teaching methods and solutions, answering questions on, and helping you actually create a result for your business that fits your business. And that result in your business is going to produce a result in the way that you have conversations going forward with people. And I focus the masterclass and the mastermind on Dub, because that's one of the platforms that I love and support. And so Dub is a core feature, and the principles behind that are universal. So, I've been in email since '95. So I have a little bit of experience in how email works. And, although I never claimed to be an expert at anything, I know I have had some experience, and I know exactly what you need to do and some of these processes that you can use simply to improve your business. So with Dub, you can use email, you can use video, you can use text messages, you can use lots of different features and functionality. You don't have to use all of them. So at the end of this, we're doing 5-week class. So we're doing a deep dive for 5 weeks. We have a Slack channel that you can go into, ask questions. You have access to email. We're going to do a weekly session every Wednesday. We're going to have a weekly session, and then if you have questions and you need help and you're dealing with tech and you can't get it in all your tech working, then we help you solve that problem. And then because there's 10 people in this class, you get new perspectives, you get ideas, and you get these conversations start up, and magic takes place because everybody has a different level of experience. And because it's a small class, it's a small course, and it's a specific timeline, we actually have it's actually able to help everyone in the group succeed. And so I'm super excited about this, and I just can't explain how powerful this can be, and having a mastermind. And I've been in masterminds. I've run masterminds. I've been in masterminds. I love the masterminds, and it's a collection of individuals that are coming together for a single purpose and making sure that we're focused on the results. And so I want to include you, and I want to have this expand and consider, doing this thing. Jordan, what's going on, Jordan? Happy Wednesday to you as well. I'm excited for us. I'm excited for the community. I'm excited for the things that we can do together. And the reality is that we all need to improve our lives and continue to grow every day. It's like, just be a better person than you were yesterday. Incrementally, we fail to estimate how much we can achieve in a day. It's like, okay, I always run out of day, and we always fail to underestimate what we can do in a year. So this consistency is key, and we need to make sure that we're continuing to improve. And that's why I'm putting these things together. So I'm going to be sharing some more. I'll send out emails. I'll create some. I'm going to create, and maybe, Wendy, it would be really cool if I could create like a 3-video session that somebody could take and maybe learn a little bit more about what it looks like and what the results could be. And maybe people could sign up for that first to get a little taste of what it looks like. I don't know. I like that. Personally, I like that. But what do you think? What are your thoughts about what you would like to learn that I could teach you? Don't be shy. Just smiles are free. You create video? I love that idea. I love you, Wendy. You're awesome. There's so much opportunity in the world right now. We live in the most amazing time in the history of humanity, in my opinion. I mean, maybe that's not completely accurate. I think it is, but the fact that we can actually have friendship and meet people around the world. Elise is from South Africa, and I love the accent. I know it doesn't sound like an accent where you're at, but I love the accent. Elise, good morning, Pirates. She's here. And and the reality is that we have an opportunity to actually do some amazing work together. This group, this incredibly powerful group, just by being together and sharing a little more kindness and a little more consideration with the rest of the world, that gets amplified. And Wendy, amplify the we, right? We got to amplify the we, because I think it's important. I think it's really important to do that. And there's some things that, are not perfect. And I continue to improve and skill mine out and do what I can do to help the community. I think it's important for us to understand that it's step by step, a little bit of improvement here, a little bit of improvement there. And many days you think, oh man, I didn't accomplish hardly anything today. And the fact that you're still in there and you wake up, and just like we were talking with Michelle yesterday, every day's a gift. You don't know what's gonna be in your gift today. What's gonna happen, what phone call, what person is gonna connect with, and what event is gonna take place that is gonna change your world. So be open to the possibility, be open to the opportunities. Don't think about the negative all the time. Think about the positive. What is the best thing that could happen to me today? I don't know what's the best thing. I'll have to wait and see. So Wendy says, I want to learn how to balance, maximize the business and the entertainment of show business. There's a reason why the word show is half as long as the word business. It takes as much of the latter to make the former a success. That's a great topic, because even in the entertainment business, the entertainment business and I was in the entertainment business. I actually used to work for the Seattle Sonics and the Key Arena and do shows over there. So, yeah. Elise, what does Elise do in South Africa? What are you doing, Elise? You got to be on the Pirate broadcast. You got to show up on the Pirate broadcast. We need to have you on so we can have a conversation. And so in the show business, it is a business. Entertainment is a business. It's a big business. It's a huge business. Podcasting is a huge business. It's increasingly growing. And when you think about, there's over 1 million podcasts and people say, should I get into podcasting? Well, think about the first radio station, and then think about how many radio stations started from that. And then think about the blog posts. How many blogs started in 1999? The dot-com boom. And look at how many blogs there are now. And some of them are doing incredibly well. And the reality is that whatever you do, whatever you start, just grow a community around it. Be the best you can be at it, and continue to follow the joy and follow the rhythm of what brings and lights you up. It's a simple equation. It's a very simple equation. I've been very fortunate to be able to be so many different things in the world as a result of sometimes people, because of my circumstance and changes in my life, like falling 3 stories and going from a drummer to a safety director after 2 years of rehab. We have to take responsibility for our actions. And if you can be a positive influence in the people around you, and you can deliver a positive results, an uplifting experience, and produce results, your life and your days are going to be much better to deal with. If you're Debbie Downer all day, Donnie Downer, whatever you want to talk about, it's one of these things that you have to realize that you don't need to sustain that. Everybody has a bad day. You don't have to be it. Yeah. Today is a gift. That's why they call it a present. Amen, David. Amen. I love that. So the reality is that we could do this. We can be here. We can help others. We can provide some value in the world. And everybody has a gift. Everybody has a present that they can deliver. We may not know what it looks like. We may not know when it's going to arrive. However, keep looking. Keep searching. And if you want to join me in this adventure of learning how to create conversations, generate some interest, build relationships, move forward, move your business forward, or move your show business forward, I would love to have you join me on this adventure, and let's do this. I think Marcia and Howard are going to do this, Wendy. So I'd love to invite you all, and even if it's just an exercise in what a master class, it's learning a new skill, it's learning a new perspective, hanging out with a few friends, a few people that you can actually build a relationship with. There's value in that. And I really encourage everyone here to make sure that we have an opportunity to help each other out. So Elise says, I was a technical implementation specialist at an IT company. We worked closely with the travel industry, which was retrenched in September, but was retrenched in September last year. Okay. I would love to have you on the show, Elise. I would be honored to talk about that. because I've been in IT since 92, in and out of IT, entertainment, all kinds of things. When are the dates and times for the dub classes? I'm going to hold them at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Wednesdays. And I didn't fill the class up yet. So as soon as the class is full, I'm going to start on a Wednesday. Hope that answers your question. It's very cool, Wendy. Wendy says it's very cool. IT technician, technical implementation specialist. It sounds like a project manager. Just saying. I love you all. I just want to make sure that you're having a wonderful day. And thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for continuing to show up. And I would really, if this had any kind of a positive impact in your day, I would love and appreciate you sharing it, subscribing to the YouTube channel, continue to grow it, and support the Pirates, support the pirate community, shout it out, share it, all that kind of good stuff. Because you know what? What do I say all the time? Yeah, kindness is cool, and smiles are free. Boys and his toys, huh? And you, I want you to enjoy your day. Till tomorrow, thank you, everyone. Love you all. And be safe, be well, and be in touch. Thank you for joining the Pirate Broadcast. If you found this content valuable, please like, comment, and share it across your social media channels. I would love the opportunity to help others grow in their business. The Pirate Syndicate is a platform where you show up, we produce the show. It's that easy. If you want to be seen, be heard, and be talked about, join the Pirate Syndicate today. I'm still laughing. Just saying.